Cybersecurity experts are reporting a notable rise in automated attacks targeting PHP servers and Internet of Things devices. This increase is significant because it highlights a growing vulnerability in widely used technology that could impact many organizations. On October 29, 2025, researchers from the Qualys Threat Research Unit shared insights about these attacks, which involve various botnets like Mirai, Gafgyt, and Mozi. These botnets exploit known vulnerabilities and misconfigurations in cloud services, allowing attackers to take control of exposed systems and expand their networks. Next, we'll delve into the specific vulnerabilities being targeted, the methods used by attackers, and what can be done to protect against these threats. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. The recent spike in automated botnet attacks has raised alarms within the cybersecurity community, particularly regarding the vulnerabilities of PHP servers and IoT devices. As these attacks intensify, the implications extend beyond immediate data breaches. They pose long-term risks to the integrity of digital infrastructures. The Qualys Threat Research Unit's findings indicate that the exploitation of known CVE vulnerabilities is a primary tactic employed by attackers. This approach not only underscores the importance of timely patch management but also highlights a critical gap in the security practices of many organizations that continue to use outdated software components. The vulnerabilities identified, such as those in PHP Unit and Laravel, represent just a fraction of the broader issue that affects numerous frameworks and applications. Moreover, the sophistication of today's threat landscape is evolving. As noted by cybersecurity experts, the availability of exploit kits and botnet frameworks means that even novice attackers can launch significant and damaging campaigns. This democratization of cyber threats makes it essential for organizations to adopt a proactive stance in their cybersecurity measures. In addition to the exploitation of PHP servers, IoT devices have emerged as prime targets due to their often inadequate security protocols. The ability of attackers to leverage misconfigurations, such as those found in MV-powered DVR systems, demonstrates a concerning trend where even basic security oversights can lead to significant vulnerabilities. The rise of botnets like Isuru, which can execute DDoS attacks exceeding 20 terabits per second, illustrates the potential scale of damage that can be inflicted when these devices are compromised. The tactics employed by threat actors are becoming increasingly sophisticated. For instance, the use of residential proxy services through compromised devices not only facilitates anonymity but also allows attackers to bypass traditional security measures, effectively blending malicious activities with legitimate network traffic. This evolution in strategy poses new challenges for cybersecurity professionals, who must continually adapt to counter these advanced techniques. As the threat landscape shifts, organizations are urged to take comprehensive steps to fortify their defenses. Regular updates, removal of unnecessary development tools in production environments, and effective management of sensitive information are crucial. Furthermore, implementing robust access controls and monitoring systems can help mitigate the risks posed by these emerging threats. In conclusion, the escalation of automated botnet attacks targeting PHP servers and IoT devices serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in modern technology. As attackers become more adept at exploiting these weaknesses, the necessity for vigilant cybersecurity practices has never been greater. As these automated attacks proliferate, the implications for various sectors become increasingly concerning. The exploitation of known vulnerabilities in PHP frameworks and IoT devices not only threatens individual organizations but also raises significant risks for broader digital infrastructure. For instance, the reliance on content management systems like WordPress means that a single compromised site can serve as a gateway to a larger network of vulnerable sites, potentially affecting the entire ecosystem of web services. Moreover, the trend of leveraging cloud services for scanning and attack execution complicates detection and response efforts. Attackers utilizing platforms such as AWS or Google Cloud can mask their activities behind legitimate traffic, making it challenging for cybersecurity teams to differentiate between benign and malicious behavior. This tactic not only increases the difficulty of identifying threats but also allows attackers to scale their operations rapidly without substantial investment in infrastructure. The practical consequences extend beyond immediate security breaches. Organizations may face regulatory scrutiny and reputational damage if they fail to protect sensitive user data, particularly in industries that handle personal information. The potential for credential stuffing and password spraying attacks highlights the need for enhanced authentication measures, as compromised credentials can lead to unauthorized access across multiple services. Furthermore, the emergence of sophisticated botnets like Isuru introduces new dynamics into the threat landscape. These botnets, capable of launching unprecedented DDoS attacks, can disrupt services for businesses and consumers alike, resulting in financial losses and diminished trust in online platforms. The dual functionality of these botnets, combining DDoS capabilities with other illicit activities, illustrates a worrying trend where attackers can monetize their operations through various means. To mitigate these risks, organizations must adopt a proactive approach to cybersecurity. This includes implementing robust patch management protocols, securing development environments, and utilizing advanced threat detection tools. As the landscape evolves, continuous education and awareness about the latest vulnerabilities and attack vectors will be essential for maintaining resilience against these automated threats. As the landscape of automated botnet attacks evolves, organizations and individuals must take proactive steps to bolster their defenses against these emerging threats. The first crucial step is to prioritize regular updates and patch management for all software and devices. This includes ensuring that content management systems, frameworks, and IoT devices are consistently updated to mitigate known vulnerabilities. Additionally, organizations should conduct comprehensive security audits to identify misconfigurations and vulnerabilities within their systems. This involves reviewing cloud configurations, access permissions, and the presence of outdated plugins or themes that could be exploited by attackers. Employing tools that can automate vulnerability scanning can significantly enhance this process. Another vital measure is the removal of unnecessary development tools, such as debug, from production environments. Leaving such tools active can inadvertently provide attackers with insights into application behavior, making it easier for them to exploit weaknesses. Furthermore, securing sensitive information, including API keys and access tokens, should be a priority. Utilizing services like AWS Secrets Manager or HashiCorp Vault can help organizations manage these secrets effectively, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Organizations also need to implement network segmentation and restrict public access to critical infrastructure. By isolating sensitive systems from the broader network, they can limit the potential impact of a breach. On an individual level, users should remain vigilant about their online security practices. This includes using strong, unique passwords for different accounts and enabling multi-factor authentication wherever possible. Awareness of phishing tactics and social engineering schemes is essential, as these methods are often used to harvest credentials. Finally, fostering a culture of cybersecurity awareness within organizations can empower employees to recognize and respond to potential threats. Regular training sessions can keep staff informed about the latest attack vectors and the importance of adhering to security protocols. By taking these proactive steps, both organizations and individuals can better defend against the rising tide of automated botnet attacks and contribute to a more secure digital environment. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.